James May, 59, has revealed he has been breaking the law after buying an electric scooter meant for exclusive use on privately owned land. The Top Gear star explained how he disregarded the strict rule due to a lack of space at home, thus failing to comply with the scooter's legal requirements. He said, "As it is, I bought one in my 50s, a year and a half ago, and yes, I've been breaking the law. Mine's the Xiaomi Mi Pro 2, sold to me by Halfords on the strict understanding that it was for use only on privately owned land, but I don't have any of that, and riding it up and down the kitchen really annoys my missus." James then revealed that he has been able to use the gadget on the road, as well as in bicycle lanes, and even on the pavement. But although the TV star has heaped praise on the vehicle, he also admitted he has had close calls after trying to speed over obstacles on the pavement. He said, "At some point I met a ridge or curb that my Brompton would have handled easily, going at a fair lick, and for several yards I continued the journey sans scooter and relying entirely on one of Monty Python's silly walks, with added jazz hands. I was lucky not to knock myself out on a tree," James concluded in a column for The Times. But this isn't the first time the Grand Tour presenter has displayed a rebellious streak, as he previously confessed he would urinate on gravestones as a child. In a recent interview, James said he used to be a little sh growing up as a schoolboy. The car enthusiast spent his teenage years in South Yorkshire, where he was a choir boy at Twiston Parish Church, Rotherham. Speaking on the Comfort Eating podcast, James gave fans an insight into his teenage antics. He said, "As choir boys we were a bunch of little shts. I mean, awful people." James went on to give presenter Gray Stent with a list of activities he would partake in back in the day. He began, fighting, urinating on gravestones, stealing things, singing at people's weddings for 50p without a moment's thought for the sanctity of marriage. James attended Oakwood Comprehensive School in Rotherham and referred to his schoolboy self as horrible. "I was daydreamy, belligerent, incredibly lazy and slightly subversive," he said. He also recounted how he would attempt to try it on at pubs so that he could drink pints of lager while he was still underage. "You couldn't quite reach the bar but you still got away with it, it was so exciting," James added. "You think you are going to get arrested and put in prison for drinking beer when you're only 15, but of course you're not, you're just going to be told to piss off." James went on to co-present Top Gear between 2003 and 2015 alongside Jeremy Clarkson and Richard Hammond, before reuniting with them to front the Grand Tour.